And I knew who Coach McCullough was before he knew I was. And growing up, I always wanted to play here.
I played here under Coach McCullough from 1965 to 1968.
It was the greatest experience of my high school years, was playing for Coach McCullough, the legend, Charles McCullough.
My family moved to Charlotte back in the 50s and actually lived in public housing. And there was this new community that was being built called University Park. And that's where I think I first met the McCullough family.
Because my dad was a coach, pretty much our entire upbringing was around sports. My brother was a manager. My brother Charles worked with the team. We all had the Lion pride.
When you think of West Charlotte, one of the names that immediately come to mind is Coach McCullough, because he not only was a football coach, he was a teacher, he was an instructor here. He taught driver's ed. A lot of people who are driving right now by way of Coach McCullough. In the community, he was always present doing things in the community.
He was very, very disciplined, very forward-thinking, innovative, one who was committed to excellence. He didn't want to get beat for lack of hustle, and frankly, he was feared around the city of Charlotte because he was so good.
I asked him, I said, well, what made you want to go into high school sports? He said he always wanted to teach and teaching sports because sports was athleticism, brought about teamwork, collaboration, integrity. It would build someone up that, they could feel like they could pursue anything.
Coach was a person who could make you a very disciplined person. Those disciplines carried me through my adulthood. Me being on time, being committed to a project or something that I'm working on, it comes from Coach.
One of the things I really respected about him was I quit on him in my junior year. I said, Coach, I don't have the heart that you need in a player this year. If you'll have me, I'll try out next year. And he said, well, I can't guarantee you anything, but you can try out. And by God's grace, he let me try out and he let me get back on the team.
When they won a game, it was great, but when you lost a game, it was a learning lesson. And, my dad used to always say, it's not always how you win or winning, is how you play the game and how you come to the table, how you show yourself.
The team in 1979, we had a wonderful occasion of playing in the state playoffs, the first round. And that was the year that we played against James Worthy. Oh, what kind of game was that? See, we had a center by the name of Ronald Stanley, God rest his soul. He had the sweetest jump hook. James Worthy smacked it over to the second and the third row. It changed a little bit of everything, but it helped us get the group dynamics with the team that we realized that together as a team, we would do so much.
And I remember one time, it was a situation. I had a fast break during the game, and we were winning the game, and I thought, well, I'm not gonna just do a technical layup. I'm getting ready to shine a little bit. So I took it behind my back and threw it between the legs and tossed it up, thinking, it would get the crowd on their feet. And I missed the shot. And before the ball hit the ground, McCullough was up, letting me have it.
As a player, I played for Coach McCullough, but then I also was fortunate enough to be able to coach against Coach McCullough. I was the head basketball coach at Mecklenburg back in the mid-1970s, and those were some of the best games that I can recall because you got student playing against teacher. I knew if I'm playing against him, if I can force him to call that first timeout, then I know I got it. Now I'm in control and I got confidence. And then at the end of the game, we get together and go out and have a glass of Kool-Aid,
It was a special brotherhood that Coach McCullough helped foster and put together. And it was a commitment from us to be great in life, on and off the court. He was a great instrument for our community and servicing our community through sports and education and helping young men out along the way.